So, welcome back. I know it's been a week since we've seen each other, but I'd like to know how you've been from the previous session to now. How have
I
things
have been
been?
feeling a little better.
Okay.
Better.
Yeah.
Not a little better. I'm better because I talked about um, my depression,
Okay.
about my mom, about my son,
Uh huh.
and but also I have my heart is like hurting because my son is not his life is been doing so low.
Okay.
And he I had just saw him like he's not going nowhere
Okay.
in his life, and I have the feeling that I it's my fault because I fail being a good mom. I fail being at his side that when he need me the most. But I'm very tired because he's an adult and I
Okay.
can't do nothing about it to help him
Okay.
because he don't let me and not he don't let nobody to help him.
Okay. So let's just pause right there. Um, so you mentioned that you feel like you failed as a mom. What part of you would you say is it the mother part of you that feels like
Because I was well, in a way I was in the picture, but not really because I have been always working, always working for my kids,
okay,
working overtime or working a lot, and I think I missed a lot of part of their lives, and I think that my oldest son he he missed that. He missed me. Well, he wants me to be more at a home or to be more part of his life.
and you're talking about your how many sons do you have?
I have well, two boys and one girl.
Okay, how old are they?
My oldest is like 31.
Okay,
My other son is 28.
okay,
My other my my baby girl, I call her like that because she's my baby and I
okay,
love her because she's the baby girl.
okay.
She's 26. She's gonna be 27.
So you mentioned that your is it your younger son or your oldest son that is the one that is having trouble with.
My oldest son
Okay, what's his name?
is Oscar,
Okay,
and before I have been so proud of him, and I was like proud and because he was kind of my support because when he was a kid or we got together we have times together then sorry
it's okay.
um we had times together and he saw me suffer a lot of times when we got um, um, I got separated with the father
Mm-hmm.
and and I thought that he's not a bad boy.
Sure.
He's like now he's lost, and I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know. I just Sometimes not sometimes. I always prayed that to God to help me to understand why my son he's lost in his way. He lost his way to live. He don't care about nothing by himself,
Okay.
and that frustrates me. I don't know how to.
What part of you, if you could give this part that is frustrated, uh, how would you label that part? Is it a the mother part? Is it like the mother is the protector, right? So you see yourself. Would you say you see yourself as a protector of your son?
Well, because he's an older man. He's a man now. He's not
Yes.
a little kid,
Yes.
and I'm
And you mentioned he's 31, right?
31,
Okay.
and I can do nothing about it to help him because he don't let me go through his life. Also, I talk to him how I can do. I ask him how I can help you, how I can do something to for him to get in his feet. Nothing is working. No, he don't want me to go through his life, like to help him. He don't let nobody to get into his business.
Sure.
And as a mother, it's like sometimes I think I say to myself, hey, maybe I wasn't enough
Okay.
for him as a mother to help him. So I don't know. It's why I came here
Yeah.
and to ask or to I don't know to say, hey, I need help for this because I had like my frustration about this. Also with my all the, my youngest girl. She's a beautiful lady. She's
Okay.
so beautiful, and but she's not. She's trying herself to get in her feet, but it's getting like hard for her.
Hmm.
And sometimes I said, well, you have to you have to resolve your life by yourself.
Yeah.
You have to have that strength
So it sounds like you really care about your kids.
all the time.
Sounds like
I love them.
you love them very much. Yes. It sounds like also that there's nothing you would do for them. There's nothing, absolutely nothing that you
Now
wouldn't do
because
for
they're
them.
already grown up, they're adults. Before when they were kids or like teenagers, yeah, I can help them. I can also say, hey, don't do this. Try to do this and that. Sometimes they listen to me, sometimes they don't because when you're a young person, you think the world is in your feet.
Yes.
But sometimes they make a lot of mistakes. And maybe I don't know it, but sometimes I think that they think that I don't know nothing about the life.
Hmm.
That was wrong. But now they're like feeling the world, feeling the life that
Sure.
is the real life.
I see that in when you're explaining this to me, you've been clenching your hands, which indicates to me that you're very there's a lot of tension when talking about this. Yeah.
Yes. Because I don't know what to do to help them.
Okay.
I don't know because they don't let me go. They don't let me help.
Okay. So a helper within yourself that wants to reach out to help your kids. Is that what I'm hearing?
they're my kids because, but now it's like they're now an adult. They
Sure.
always they want to be my kids, my. But now it's like, mm,
Okay. I want.
I'm
Yeah.
so tired.
Sure. I wanna take this time, and thank you for sharing that with me.
Mhm.
You show a lot of love and care for your kids, and even when they're really old adults, you're still showing that caring, motherly, protective part to your kids, and that shows a lot of strength on your end to continually, even despite their mistakes, despite their unfortunate circumstances, you still show the desire to help them out, and I just want to applaud you for that as a someone that is a mom, you know. But I would like to take this time to do some breathing exercises to alleviate the tension that you may be feeling in disclosing all that you disclosed about your kids and about your how you feel about your kids' unfortunate circumstances at the moment. So, if you'd like to just breathe with me, we're gonna try some relaxation techniques.
Okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is breathe very slowly. Inhale and then exhale. From the count of one, two, three, inhale. You can close your eyes while you're doing this too. So from the count of one, two, three, inhale. Hold it for 4 seconds. One, two, three, four. Exhale. Slowly. Good. All right, we're going to inhale. One, two, three, four. One. Go. Hold it. One, two, three, four. Exhale. I'm going to try one more time. Big breath. Inhale. Three. Exhale. Now, I want you to keep your eyes closed. And I want you to imagine this part of you, the motherly part, this protector of your kids. Where do you feel it in your body? You feel, but where in your body would you feel this part when you think about being a mom? Where do you feel it in your body?
Where? My
Yeah,
heart.
in your heart? Okay. And if you could just like clear out all the noise in your head and just listen to that part, that motherly, protective part. What is it saying to you right now?
Love them.
You love your kids. What is the part saying to you?
Protect.
Protect. Okay, that's a good word. Protect. And now I want to ask if you could just say, express your appreciation to this part, and just say, tell this motherly part, thank you for helping me have a desire to protect my kids. Just express that appreciation, whether it's if you're internal, if you want to just say it out loud and just say thank you, or you can do it within yourself, whatever you choose. Just take a moment and just appreciate for that part. Appreciate that part. Okay. And now I want you to talk to this part and talk to it and ask this part, what would it feel like if this part didn't have to protect your kids anymore? What would it feel like if you could talk to that part?
Telling me I wanna I wanna still protect my kids.
Is that what this part is telling you? Or is that what Teresa's saying?
What's Teresa saying?
Okay. What is this other part, this motherly protective part? What is Let's just imagine that we relieve this part of all the motherly duties, of all the protective parts for the kids.
Let
How
them
how would that make you feel if you
want
could release that responsibility?
let them live the life they want.
Who's saying that? Is the motherly part saying that, or is Teresa saying that?
Teresa.
Teresa's saying that. Okay. Okay. So, would you say there's another part of you that is fearful of giving up this responsibility,
What responsibility?
of the protector, this protector part, this mother part? Is there a part of you that, so we have a protector, the mother. Is there another part that is afraid to give up that responsibility of protecting your kids? Because the protector is doing a great job in protecting her kids. But let's engage this other part, this fearful part, and let's talk to this fearful part. What is this fearful part saying to you right now?
My favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Stay with them.
Stay with them. Okay. What makes this part want to stay with your kids?
Because they are still not ready to face the real life,
Hmm.
even though they're grown ups.
What makes this part say that?
Because as a mom,
Mm-hmm.
when they were kids, Teresa protect them a lot. Like she put the kids like in a bubble,
Mm.
and she don't let nobody to hurt them, and she still try to protect them. She tries to put her in the bubble, but there are no grown-ups, and now they're like they wanna be like free.
Free. Okay. Okay. So would you say that this fearful part has contributed to protecting your kids? Yeah. Okay. So do you want let's engage Teresa, and Teresa, would you want to say give your appreciation to this fearful part and just say thank you to this fearful part for its duty in helping protect your kids? Do you want to express that right now?
Thank you.
Okay. How does that make you feel saying thank you to this part?
Thank you because the mother the mother did a good job. That part. But Teresa has um, the mother of the kids. She was like protecting the kids.
Mm-hmm.
But Teresa tried to be realistic.
Yeah.
And she wants the kids to be independent.
Okay.
So the mother said, no, they're my kids and I want to protect them. She kind of was fighting with Teresa.
Mm-hmm. The mother was fighting with Teresa. Okay.
Because Teresa wants the kids to be independent,
Okay.
to show them it's what the world is. But Teresa, she don't want it. She wants to protect the kids. And she was kind of debating with her that part.
Okay.
But mother won. Like she won. She won. Because she always tried to be like, okay, this is my kid. Nobody's gonna take it away.
Yeah.
But Teresa said no. You have to leave it alone, and they have to live their lives.
So you're saying, so Teresa that recognizes that their need for independence. Okay. And how does that make the mother part feel?
Kind of frustrated because
Frustrated.
she wants the kids to be a little kids
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
All the time. Okay. Okay. And how does Teresa feel about that?
Teresa kind of proud of or the mother,
Okay.
proud of her because she did the mother.
Mm-hmm.
She did a good job
Mm.
in that part.
That's good. Okay. Then I'd like to take this time to see if we can just thank the mother part for all it's done, for all its hard work in helping her kids become independent. So let's just how do you feel about allowing the mother to take take not the your to allow the mother to get behind Teresa and allow Teresa to start taking control of her actions and the way she treats her kids? How does that make Teresa feel? The mother can go behind Teresa now.
The mother, she's fighting with Teresa.
Yeah.
But she still, even though the kids are already grown up, she still wants to protect them.
Protect them. Okay.
And she like kind of fighting. And because she's like, oh, they already grown up. Just leave it alone, you know. But she's like, no, they still need me. Because, you know, want me. Even though maybe she thinks that the kids they don't love her.
Mm. Is this what Teresa's feeling, or is this what the mom's feeling?
Both.
Both of them are feeling this way? Okay.
And she, cause there's makes a lot of mistakes.
Who's making the mistakes? Is Teresa making the mistakes, or is the mom or the fearful part making the mistakes?
They're fearful.
The fearful part's making mistakes. Okay. I want to also let's bring out the fearful part, the fearful person, and let's just say, hey, let's tell him or her it's okay to make mistakes. I want you to take some time and just talk to this fearful part and say it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay. And I want you to just imagine yourself, Teresa, hugging this fearful part and just saying it's okay to make mistakes.
It's okay to make mistakes.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Now, I want to, let's come back now. Breathe a little bit if you want, yeah. Okay. Would you like to talk to me about how you're feeling at the moment? And what that experience was like for you to have that internal dialogue between those parts?
I feel released, like free.
Free. That's really good.
I don't feel that heaviness in here.
Oh, you felt it. Where in your body did you feel that heaviness? On your neck?
Okay.
Tension?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's major improvement. in you just having that inner dialogue between your parts, you were able to release stress, you know, and that's really that's a sign of major improvement. Um, so I want to encourage you to continually, when we leave the therapy session, um, don't be afraid. I would encourage you not to be afraid to engage those parts, especially when you're feeling stressed out about your son's situation or your sibling, your kids, and don't be afraid to engage those parts and have take some time to breathe and um, and to talk with those parts and even comfort those parts, you know, because they all serve a purpose to help you, the true person, the true Teresa, the true self. Okay, we'll see you.